Alright, so what I have here is a Craftsman self-propelled mower. The problem with this one is when you turn the wheels, it tends to jam up and it's not rotating smoothly like it should. I've already unbolted the wheel, so if I pull this off, you can see the teeth are all ground out. The reason that is this bearing in here is all worn out, and it's allowing the gear to move around too much, which is allowing it to come out of mesh with the teeth on the wheel. So the way to fix that is to replace the bearings. Fairly simple process. First, I'm going to remove this clip. Now with the clip removed, you can just pull the gear off. It can be stuck sometimes. Once the gear is off, there's a little pin right here. It comes out one way. And make sure you don't lose the pin. And you pull this plastic backing plate off. Now the adjusters are held on by two nuts on the back side in here. You have to get to them with a wrench. Once the nuts are off, you can just go ahead and just pull the adjuster right off. Now I'll bring this over to the workbench and put the new bearing in. Okay, so this is the new bearing. This piece right here is the actual bearing itself, and this is the retainer. Craftsman only sells this with the bearing already installed in the retainer. Now to get this out, I've already applied some penetrating fluid to this snap ring to make it a little bit easier, because they tend to get gunked up with dirt and grime and stuff. Just use a pair of snap ring pliers and remove the snap ring. Now I can remove the retainer from the rest of the pieces. It might be stuck. And there's the old retainer, give you an idea. Alright, now I've given everything a light coating of anti-seize, and that'll help prevent it from rusting up and sticking in the future. So now I'll take my new bearing, just slide that all together. And reinstall the snap ring. Now there's a washer right here whose specific purpose is to keep tension on the retainer so that it stays tight, and that's going to keep the snap ring from wanting to go in. So you need to compress it a bit so that the snap ring can fit into its groove. Okay, now we're ready to reinstall the adjuster on the mower. Okay, now I'm just going to slide the adjuster back in. And reinstall the nuts. Okay, now that the adjuster's back in, we put the backing plate back on. Right, now just put the pin back in and the gear on. I'll reinstall the clip. I put some anti-seize on these pieces just so they don't seize together. Now before I put the wheel back on, I'm going to spray some grease on the shaft and just a little bit on the gear. I'll slide my nice new wheel on and bolt that down. And that's it. Now it spins nice and smoothly. You shouldn't have any problems for a long time.